Okay, so I'm going to do a series of videos that kind of bring us up to speed as to where we are from a cloud computing and server point of view. For many years, when I've met with clients, particularly smaller businesses, the first question that they kind of asked me, and I'm talking about kind of from 99, 2000 on through to about 2010, 2011, was, do I need a server? And this question was very easily answered by the question of, do you have more than 10 computers? And if the answer was yes, yeah, you need a server. And then you would kind of go into a little bit more detail in that you would say, do you have more than 30 people? And if the answer was yes, you would then go, you might need more than one server, depending on your applications. So, but cloud's changed all that. It's completely shifted the paradigm, particularly small business, large business. It's changed it for everyone, in fairness. So now we get into a conversation of, can I go to the cloud? What does that look like? Do I want to go for public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud? Or what are these clouds? Are they rain clouds? And all of that good stuff. You start to have those bizarre those conversations, and the truth is that every business is slightly different, and every business then has kind of different fits and different needs, and there's different approaches depending on where they are in their IT journey and what they're doing as an industry. So there's no real one size fits all answer for this. There are things that are common, but there's no one size fits all. And so kind of coming back to that first question of, can I go into the cloud? What is the cloud? So let's deal with that. That's going to take a couple of videos. I'm not going to do it all today. We'll do it each day. Video number one, so this is, we will do private cloud, because that's what people think of most often when they talk about cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? It's somebody else's computing is the glib answer. That basically just means you don't own the equipment, somebody else owns it. And in a public cloud scenario, what that means is somebody owns a large amount of computers across a wide geographical region, and they're using that to deliver services that are elastic, scalable, and highly available to you. Now, what do I mean by elastic, scalable, and highly available? Elastic means that that the amount of service that you are consuming and compute that you're consuming can scale up and down elastically, quickly, and that you will be billed in some way proportion to what you're using. Scalable. These are systems and clouds that can scale from very small users right the way up to large-scale organisations, multinationals, with huge compute demands. And highly available, because they're geographically diverse, using systems that are intrinsically designed to be highly available. It means that we can achieve really great uptimes. We can have very flexible disaster recovery scenarios. So that is what I call, and most of the industry would call, a public cloud service. So owned by somebody else. An example of a public cloud service would be somebody like Microsoft Azure or Amazon AWS. It's owned by somebody else, and I'm going to rent and use that capacity as and when I need. And on that platform, I could host all sorts of different things. I could host virtual servers. I could use it as a platform service to build a software application directly onto it. It might be that underneath it all, Office 365 is hosted on Microsoft Azure, so I can deliver large-scale services out. So that's what we mean by a public cloud.